coach and founder of Collatrek Institute. I'm a tech professional with vast experience in software engineering and product management, as well as extensive knowledge of hardware. Please mute yourself. Admin, please mute everyone. Thank you. I am currently a TM Education Ambassador in Nigeria for the past 4 years. I currently work as a senior product manager at Simfix Limited. I had my bachelor's degree in computer science from the Federal University of Technology, Akure, in Nigeria. I'm also a certified product manager from the University of Cape Town, South Africa. I bagged my MBA, Masters in Business Administration, earlier this year at Boston, USA, Techida Institute. So for the past 4 years as an ambassador, I've trained over 10,000 students who are starting out their career in tech across 15 states in Nigeria. And this is a platform that has been given to me to be able to do that. I've done this for 4 years. All right. So some of these things that you're knowing about me, this is not all about me in the real sense. If you get closer to me, you get to know more. But then let me keep it at this for now. So let me introduce our speakers to you. In fact, these speakers you are seeing here today, I don't know. So just get your writing pad. That's one thing I will beg you to do. Get your writing pad, because what you're about to learn today is an awesome and something that you will never be able to recover from. I'm telling you, because a lot of people have told me something like this before, like you'll never be able to recover from it. I can remember some event that I went for and I'm saying, oh, thank God I went for this event. And truly, this is a place for you to be. Okay? So let's get started. Somebody say, are you ready? I want to see something inside that comment section. I want to see your comments. Are you ready? I want to know if you are ready. I want to see it. If you are ready, let me know. If you are ready, let me know. So I want to see it. All right. I'm enjoying that. Just keep it coming. Send your emoji. Just disrupt the chat. Oh, awesome. Okay, I think you guys have validated my need to start. Okay. So let's get started as we've said. So stay till the end of this webinar if and only if you belong to this 3 category, because I don't like to waste people's time. I don't want to waste your time this evening. I have limited time to spend here and I don't want to waste your time. So number 1, if you're a complete novice who has not even started at all in tech, that is, you have admired tech bros, you just like everything about tech bros, and you like tech sis, even if you're a lady, you just love tech, and you like the money bag and everything inside tech. All right, that's the first category. You don't know anything about tech. Don't worry, by the time you are done with this session, the kind of things you'll be saying. Okay, if you have started your career and you're not getting it and you are still confused, like you pick Java today, you pick data science, you pick this today, this and that today, don't worry, this webinar is meant for you. And number 3, if you have the skill, you just want to convert your skill into a high-paying job, you should be here. You should stay till the end of this webinar. Stay till the end. If you know you don't belong to this category, please kindly leave. I want to see that now. If you are not ready, if you are not among these 3 people, I cannot deliver any value to you this evening. If you know you are not part of these people, I have helped you by telling you this because I don't like to waste people's time. I have promised a lot of people that if you know you are coming for this webinar and you will not get value, I will pay you. Like I will pay for your time. So I don't like wasting people's time. So first of all, I'm going to be telling you just a few stories. It's a very short story about myself. How tech has changed my life, because I never knew I could be who I am today. People could not, I never believed that I can be a millionaire today because of tech. I never imagined it. Within this space, within these few years, I'll show you a picture of mine just 6 years ago, and it's going to shock you. Many of you that are registered for this webinar might have seen this before. Please mute yourself. Do not disturb our webinar. The admin will kick you out. The admin will kick you out if you are found not muted. This is a warning. Please keep to simple instructions, because a lot of people are here who want to learn this evening. Please mute yourself. Thank you very much as you comply. I appreciate that from you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so How has tech helped me so far in my life? Okay, look at your coach. So there's something attached to this picture because the day this picture was shared, it was shared. This was when I was still in the university, right? And it was just shared on our class group. Then, like, look at who I was then. So let me just tell you a few stories. Every successful person you see today had a point in their life when the only thing they could see was just a bright future and not the money back. Look at this. A lot of people are currently they are currently on this earth as I speak, that even when they started, they never imagined, like, after 5 years they could have what they have right now. It was just that they just know that, oh, you say, mommy or daddy, children, listen to your parents, or parents listen to your children. We are the leaders of tomorrow. All those songs that you have sang in your primary school, and all those songs actually they look so good. They ask you, what do you want to become? I want to become a doctor. And you know about this skit that has been going about, when I was young, I've always said I want to become a medical doctor, but yeah, man, they propose, God dispose, all of those kind of things and all. It's just very, very interesting that the future, most of the times, we don't meet it the way we have expected at times. Most of the times, it's always in the bad way. If you want it to come out good for you, you have to take responsibility for your life. So what is this story all about? I was just a random person who was starting out in tech. Of course, I was just doing everything, right? I was just doing everything. I had nothing. This picture tells you a lot about this. I had nothing. Like, I was just there. Yes, I was just the broke guy, the normal broke guy. And that always expects money to be sent from home, just your normal 5,000 naira that they send to students. I was just like, okay, anything they sent to me, I'll just keep taking, and I had nothing. So what were the things that was happening to me then? So I figured out that, okay, I can enter tech. Like, I got enrolled into computer science. Then I didn't even pick computer science as a course, right? So I just said, okay, let me just start this course and everything. Let me just keep the story short now. I started my tech career about 6 years ago, and I saw a couple of friends to say, they were doing a lot of things like, oh, what are you doing now? Oh, I'm into tech. Oh, so I just wanted to join everybody that was doing tech. I did it. I joined, and I was confused. I was just like, what? I'm not getting this thing. I picked Java. I picked Python. I picked HTML. I picked, just mention a lot of them. I picked almost everything. Q Basic, V Basic. I picked every programming language. I was just like, oh. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I even wanted to become a lecturer. Yes, I must tell you that one. In my 100 level, I was really a very good student in class. Yes, I was really a very good student in class. People that know me academically then, they can testify to this. I was a very good student in class. In fact, I started with a first class when I entered the university, right? But then, I always wanted to become a lecturer. But then until I saw that, okay, maybe whilst becoming a lecturer, let me still go into tech. So I started to change my mind. As I speak to you today, by the time I was rounding up my final year, my professor who has spent over 23 years in the university. Let me not shock you. The day I saw her salary, I was like, Jesus! With all sense of humility, alright? I calculated what this woman was earning. She's an associate prof. If you know the associate prof, go do the figure yourself. This woman does not earn up to half of what I earn. I am damn serious. The person does not earn half of what I earn in a single company. By the time we are done with the webinar, by the time I'm done with some of these things, because I'm just introducing you first into this thing, I'm just watering the ground. I'm wetting the floor so that you can see and all. So and that was when I was going to round up my university. But when I started, nothing. I had nothing. Like, the only thing I had was my head. Yes, this head that you're seeing was just my head. I was just having just my head. And I joined a couple of friends, and to cut the long story short, I moved myself into tech. And one of the things I can tell you today, if you go back into the profile I read for you the other time, I took a course in South Africa that cost over 400,000 naira. Over 400,000 naira, Nigerian naira. How did I do this? If I could not afford this, that's why sometimes people can at times tell them like, oh, this is that, you need some sacrifice, you need to do this and that in tech. Of course, I'm going to explain some of those things. How would I be able to achieve all of these things? I running my MBA. Go check online, go and Google it, go and calculate what it takes for somebody to be to have his MBA and at the same time to be a product manager, to have some certification that have global recognition. You know it is not cheap, right? It is not cheap. But something moved me into those places. I started out as a software engineer. I was writing Node, I was writing different code until I discovered myself like, okay, I could do this. Of course, sometimes I still open code and I check, oh, this guy is what are you doing? Of course, I function as a product manager and at the same time I can function as a technical product manager at the same time without problem. Although I don't want to do software engineering any longer, I've left it for the guys that are into software engineering. I'm going to tell you more about all of these things. I want to tell you something. Success is a function of two things: preparation and opportunity. Success is a combination of preparation and opportunity. Before you even talk about this career success that you admire, you need to have the right skill first. So let's leave the opportunities. Preparation plus opportunities is what gives you success, and this is the backbone or the foundation of my teaching, or what I want to do within these few minutes that I'm going to be talking now, because I'm saying our speakers are in fact they are loaded. They are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. Okay, preparation and opportunity. That's the pillar on which whatever we are going to be teaching during this webinar is going to be standing on. I want to go back now. I want you to type in the comment section. If you are following, I want to see your comments right now. Are you following? Are you following? So I want to see yes. If it is no, let me know. If it is yes, let me know. Please, I want to see it. Okay, good. This is quiet, interesting. Okay. So let's move. Whoa. Top career opportunities in tech. I said top career opportunities. I did not say career opportunities in tech. Hello, if you know any of these things in tech currently and you have a quality CV and you know how to sell yourself, trust me, you have the job. I tell you right now, web development, either backend or front end or full stack, data science, product management, product marketing, mobile development, data analysis, DevOps and cloud engineering or quality engineering. If you have any of this skill, you have the money back. These are the opportunities, right? And I'm going to be preparing you with other things that we're going to be talking about in this webinar. So I've talked about different career opportunities. So some people might have been like, okay, do I need to code to come into tech, right? Do I really need to code? Okay, I mean that. Okay, do you really need to write code to be in tech? Let me explain this to you. Okay, I as I'm speaking to you right now, of course, I may not want to disclose every bit of thing right now, because if you work with corporate organizations, you will understand what I'm saying. Please let me have my water. Because for every corporate organization, there is a limit to how much you can divulge some information. So I would not be able to divulge all information. So I work as a product manager at Synfix, and one of the things I discovered personally is that the whole team has a group of different people that get 6 figures. 6 figures, right? Different people that get 6 figures. And when I say 6 figures, I'm not talking about 100,000. I'm not talking about 200,000. I'm not talking about 300,000. Do the calculation yourself. I don't want to be doing that. Of course, you know that there's huge money in tech already. So many of you know that already. I don't want to start telling you there's money in tech or something. If you don't know that, okay, I'm telling you now, there is a lot of money in tech, especially when you are working with foreign companies. Of course, I work with a foreign company and also a Nigerian company. Look at flexibility in tech. I can do a lot of things, even like work with 3 organizations currently, right? I run my personal company. I work with TM Education in Poland, and at the same time I work with Synfix Limited. So what am I working on? So I'm the product manager on that thing you use to register your NIN. So I'm going to stop at that. I'm the product manager on that thing. So I don't write code at Synfix, right? I don't write code. So that's that. Number 2, do I need to do you need to be even if you are even if you don't want to code, right? What are the things that you need to come into not to be able to code if you don't want to code in this thing we are talking about. Out of these 8 things I put here, DevOps engineering, not totally coding anyway, but okay, quality engineering, product marketing, product management, product design. Sorry, I omitted that. Product design is a lucrative one too. So like all of those things I've mentioned now, you don't have to code. You don't have to code. But what about web development, data science, mobile development, data analytics? You need to code. Python, Dart programming language, web development, JavaScript, yes, Python for data science. So product management, you don't need to code. Product marketing, you don't need to code. So if all your mindset is, if I want to enter tech, is it compulsory I code? I have debunked that myth. You don't have to code. So I believe I am speaking to someone this evening. Okay, let me move. 7 things you aren't doing right. And this is majorly to people who have started this career and also to people who have not started. So I'm going to be very, very explicit with this. Are you learning the right skill? So what do I mean by right skill? I have showed you different opportunity already in tech. I have showed you different opportunity. Now, if I don't know, I don't mean to talk down anything, right? I don't mean to talk down anything. Check out the career opportunities inside whatever you are doing. PHP developers are making so much right now as I speak, all right? But if you want to start out in tech today, don't start with PHP. Why? Because it is not among the list of programming language that companies are adopting right now, that they are adopting. Companies that have used it before are still using it, right? And I don't know if they intend to change any like very soon or not. But you should not be learning. Please mute yourself to avoid being kicked out by the admin. Thank you very much for complying. So are you learning the right skill? So out of the things that I have mentioned the other time, please pick one of them. All right? Pick one of them and be good at it. All right? Okay? Number 2, can you properly define the opportunities prior to the skill set? So what does it mean to define opportunity in a place? Opportunity, so which is you have a reference. You should be able to have a reference. Like now, you want to do product management. You should be able to point like, oh, I know somebody who does product management. Okay, I do product management. If you can point at me like, oh, this person does product management, I can also make money the way he's making money in product management. That's what we call the opportunity. Can you point at the opportunity? Can you say this is the real opportunity? Not just saying there is money in tech and you just pick anything anyhow. If you don't have a reference like this person is making money in tech, he's making money. What is he making money in? You need to know. Okay, he's doing digital marketing. If you want to make money like him too, you learn digital marketing and sit down with it and learn it the same way. So I'm using all my expression. I think I've entered my teaching mode right now. Most of the time when I enter my teaching mode, I'm always serious. So please, pardon my seriousness. So number 3, are you in the right network and communities? You know, at Scholar Trek, we used to do different, we run some programs, right? We run Tech Hangouts. We run several other programs, just like this program that you're attending. If you're in our community, you have seen some of those things. Are you in the right communities? What are the things that they do in communities? And what are the things? So community is a way to build your network. So that is where they share job opportunities. It amazes me that we have a community right now that we send job opportunities to, and I collect their CV. And I tell people, send your CV. And I see some CVs and I'm like, for real? You can't get the job. Amazing. I have referred so many people to companies, right? I have referred a lot of people, and do you know what they did? They were not responsible. They don't even have what we call work strength. They don't have what it takes to deliver. They don't understand deadline. They don't understand. They don't even know how to write the code. Really. They don't understand what CI/CD is. So don't worry when the developers are talking, you get to hear all of those terminologies. I don't want to bore you with all of those terminologies. So, are you in the right network and community that gives these opportunities we are talking about? Are you in those communities? If you are not in those communities, I'm sorry, you need to be there because you attend program, you get information like some of the things you'll be hearing tonight. Please take your writing pad and write. It is very, very important. Take your writing pad and write. Be in the right network and also the right community. Okay? Do you have right mentorship? Do you have somebody that can hold your hand and say, oh, this is my mentor in this thing. It amazes me when you go, I pointed some things out the other time. Some people say, I can go on YouTube and check every course or something. Sit down. Before you say that thing, sit down first. Since the time you have been going about, it's not everybody that is a guru. Just know. It's not everybody that is a guru. So there are people that they don't even, they don't have anything. They don't really know too much, but if they see somebody to guide them, they'll get something right. Those are another set of people. But mentorship is still very necessary. A mentor would tell you things that you need to learn. So there are too many things to learn in tech. I tell you, there are too many things out there. Is it that those things are not good? They are good. But what you need for your career, you need to have someone who is telling you that, no, you don't need to do this. It's just like a developer that is coming up now that says, okay, I want to become a full stack developer. And the person is starting Node, React, and everything together. And you say because you want to be a full stack developer, you have missed the way. Sorry. You have missed the way. Because you don't learn full stack that way. You learn full stack, you become a full stack developer. You don't learn full stack development. Sorry to say this, yes, and that is true. You call yourself a full stack developer, you don't even know what it takes to become a full stack developer. You don't start full stack development. You don't begin a full stack development journey. You become a full stack developer. That is, you grow into it. That's how you become a full stack developer. That is good though. Anybody can. We have different mechanics. So even the one that does not know work, once it's inside overall, it's easy to recognize tech bro. Just like you're seeing my glasses now, so you can just wear glasses and wear around tech. Carry one big bag. Tech bro. It's okay. Do you have the right competence and experience? So competence is the real thing that is needed. I know many of you have been picking out some things that probably, is this what is happening or what is it? Do you have the right competence and experience? They put a job for 2 years experience. Let me just share you a little story. A little story. So when I was going to apply for a job, then I should have even told you. Like, I didn't even apply, right, to these companies. In fact, let me just tell you, I've never applied for a job before. So how do this thing come? But have I attended interview? I have attended interviews, all right? So what I mean by I've never applied for a job is that I get a lot of recommendations. Why? You'll get to know why later. My profile is good. My profile is attractive. My resume is attractive. I have the right network. I have the right opportunity and I can define opportunity. I have the right skill set. I have the right... Can you see? Jobs will be chasing you when you have all of these things. So do you have the right competence and experience? Do you? So if they need 5 years experience now, they needed someone with about 7 years experience inside the job that I currently do. So as at that time, I had just like 2.5 years experience or something. I entered. Do you know that I got into that role, that senior product manager role? Why? I got into it because I have the career capital to function there, and I entered, and that was it. Did I go through interviews? In fact, I must tell you, I went through 5 interviews. 5 solid interviews. 5 solid interviews. So please mute yourself. Thank you. So for number 6, do you know how to answer interview questions? A lot of people have, they've done everything that they need to do, right? They've done everything. But the last thing they don't know how to do is they don't know how to answer questions when they are in interviews. They don't know how to answer questions. They ask you, why do you want to be with us? Why do you want to join us? Why do you think we should hire you? You don't even know how to answer questions like that. Or okay, you that you're supposed to just download the vision. Yeah. Or they ask you, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? You should not be saying, yes, I should have started my own company. You have failed. Because no company wants to hire anybody that will spend less than 3 years. Even if you know that you will leave for 3 years, don't tell them. You have to say something that would be biased. Because if I want to bring you to my company, I cannot see it. Sorry, I will not employ you because, okay, if I employ you now, you take me through the stress of hiring. Do you know how long it takes to hire a developer or even a manager? It takes if it's a very big organization, it takes close to 2 months or 3 months. For my work at Poland, right, in Poland, it took up to 4 to 5 months for our paperwork, and also for the interviews and everything that we did. It took so long. So normally those things take so long. So they don't want to repeat those kind of processes, right? That's why they want to hire the people that they know that, okay, these ones would work, right? These ones would work for us, and would not say I'm leaving tomorrow. Whoa! Do you know how to sell yourself to your employer and how to reach out? I wish I could I could show you my LinkedIn right now to show you the number of people that reach out to me daily. It's either they are looking for developers or they even want me to come and join their team. And I became a chooser. Like, no, I don't want. I now choose jobs based on preference. Where I work now, like, it match all my preference. Like, it match all the things I wanted to do. It match everything. As I speak to you now, I've traveled across different cities, right? All sponsored by TM Education. So if I decide to wake up tomorrow and say, I need to go to Abuja, I need to visit some schools and college, I want to train them on, I want to train them in tech, I want to do anything. The school does not need to pay anything. TM Education will pay me directly. They will pay for my flight, do everything that I need to do just to get to that place. This morning, someone was still asking me, said, do I have international experience and experience training people? I said, do you want me to send you my portfolio on this? So this is just like, okay, there are opportunities, right? And there are ways of getting into this. There's no how you keep all these 70 that I've mentioned. Another one is, how do you sell yourself? Like, do you know how to sell yourself to your employer? Do you know how to sell yourself? They ask you some questions and you are shaking. No! You have to tell your employer that, okay, I have 4 years experience doing this, and so far that I've been doing this, I've always delivered results in teams. You can check out. Your employer is not going to check out. Say it. I'm not saying you should lie, please. Of course, because there's a way to know if you are if you are saying the truth. There's a way to know if you are saying the truth, because as I can get the truth. If I asked you some questions and I'm not sure of your answers, I will not ask you some questions. I was interviewing someone of recent. I saw the person's answer. I wanted to hire a product designer somewhere. I went for a recruitment. I do that often. So I now asked the person, I said, okay, you said you're a product designer. What is design thinking? He was just blabbing and going around. I said, oh, no, this one is not there yet. I asked a few questions. The guy, if you see the way the guy sold himself when he was presenting, the guy had confidence, but no content. You know the last thing I asked him? I said, do you have any certification at all? Like, have you started any course at all? So let me say you start a course on Coursera, right? Did you finish the course? Because I don't know how you will enter a course, you not finish it, and you jump into another one, you don't finish it, jump it, and you say you want to become a good, or you want to be good. You can't be good. Sorry to say, a product designer could not explain design thinking. Sorry, what are you designing? What are you designing? I don't understand. So don't lie during your interview. Say things that you can defend. As I speak to you now, they wanted me to relocate, right? To relocate. I told them I'm not coming. I can't. And they said, so they came back again. They asked me several questions. They were going and they were coming back. They were going. I wish I could share you some of these things. But it's really discreet. No problem. So these 7 things are things that you need to take note of. Take note of it, and you will never be the same again. I tell you. So come on now. It's time for our speakers. Just put in the comment section if you have learned anything. Just rate what you have learned so far. Within 30 minutes of starting, just rate what you have learned. And put your drum rolls. I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment. Are you expecting this, like these speakers? Are you expecting any of them? I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment. Keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Oh, he choke. All right. Awesome. You people should score me now. 200%. Amazing. 100%. Awesome. 10 over 10. Awesome. Okay, I think I should clap for myself also. Thank you. All right. So I'm not going to be doing this alone because I'm not selfish. And let me just share my little concern with you. All right. So I said it when I started the meeting. I said for the past 72 hours, my screen was showing that I had spent over 60 hours on the screen. As I speak to you right now, my eyes are really heavy. So it's a lot of sacrifices. All right. It's a lot of sacrifices that I have taken to just come out this evening. It's not easy. If you are going to become a tech bro, all right? If you are going to become a tech bro or you want to do any good thing inside tech, you need to know that this thing also takes time, all right? It takes time. You need to give yourself into it. But is the money sure? It is sure. Of course, nobody will give you money for free now, all right? So I'm speaking word into you. So just ensure that you are here, all right? Just ensure you are here to finish. So this is a lot of sacrifices on my own part, but because I have said I would have this webinar with you, I must do it. All right. So now, guess who the first speaker is? Guess who the first speaker is? I want to see the comment section. I want to see it in the comment section. Guess, we have product designer in the house and software engineers, so I came loaded for you. Yes, and I'm a product manager. Whatever you need. Oh, somebody said magician. Otutu Loro. Okay, I like this. No problem. You will still ask your questions. In fact, I will give you time to do that. Okay. A lot of people said, oh, web developer. Oh, some people are biased. They said, please, web developer. Don't worry. Just put the name. Just guess. Don't worry. Just stay till the end. Everybody will learn. All right. We have a schedule. Already. Sorry for that. We have a schedule. Okay. Okay. Time shall tell. All right. So I'm done with my session. So, pew.